Hi, I'm Dr. McGee. I'm going to be doing a sample read aloud to give you an idea of the type of thing I'm looking for when you record your own read aloud. It is a little unusual to do this speaking to a camera. You don't have feedback that you would get from a class. But I think this is good practice for us in just seeing how we look when we do this and in helping to come up with questions. You'll see that I'm going to ask questions as I go along, and these are the types of things that I hope that you'll also be asking when you do your read aloud. I'll be using the book we're studying this week, Where the Wild Things Are. Where the Wild Things Are. What do you see when you look at this picture? What do you think that thing is there? Let's find out what's going on in the story. Where the wild things are. What do they look like they're feeling? What do you think might be happening there? Let's find out. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. How do you think Max feels right now? That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling was hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. What's happening to Max here? And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Do they look frightened to you? And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Do you know what a rumpus is? What do you think they're going to do? What are they doing here? Yeah, what are they kind of jumping up to see? What are they doing here? Yeah, does that look like fun? How about here? Can you see Max? You see what's going on? Yeah, they're carrying him. So it looks like a rumpus might be sometime when you jump around and play around and have a good time. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely, and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. What do you think he might do now? But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. How do you think Max feels at the end now? Does it seem like he had quite a good adventure? Very good.